Hello, here are how to grow and care for the African spear plant. The African spear plant, also commonly known as the cylindrical snake plant, is a succulent houseplant that consists of spear-like, pointy-tipped gray-green, subtly striped leaves. African spear plants grow best in hot, dry climates with sandy, well-draining soil, preferring morning sun to afternoon sun, and temperatures above 50 degrees Fahrenheit. This plant is toxic to pets. Point 1 read on for our care guide. African spear plant care. Here are the main care requirements for growing. An African spear plant thrives as a root-bound plant. Needs little water and fertilizer. Prefers neglect in winter. Requires well-draining sandy soil. Give morning sun exposure instead of powerful afternoon sunlight. These plants can tolerate somewhat low light conditions, but prefer full sunlight or bright filtered light. Outdoors, these plants appreciate the morning sun, but should be protected from the direct, hot afternoon sun. Indoors, they like a bright north-facing window. Strong light can cause the leaves to yellow around the edges, and too little light can result in subpar leaf growth. Soil. Like most succulents, these plants prefer sandy soil that has excellent drainage and doesn't retain water. A potting mix made especially for succulents or cacti is ideal. Water. African spear plants can survive prolonged periods of drought. Being left in soggy soil or standing water for too long can cause the roots to rot. Let the soil dry out between waterings. Then water the plant deeply. Watering every week to every other week is generally enough. If you're growing your plant in a container, empty the saucer of any excess water that comes through the drainage holes. Temperature and humidity. These succulents grow naturally in hot, dry climates, and cold temperatures can damage or kill them. Make sure they remain in temperatures above 50 degrees Fahrenheit. That includes protecting them from cool drafts, such as those from air conditioners. Humidity usually isn't an issue, as long as the soil isn't saturated. Fertilizer. African spear plants can live in lean soil, and they don't require much fertilizer. Feed them with a succulent fertilizer, diluted to half strength monthly, from spring to fall. And pests and plant diseases. African spear plants are hardy succulents that don't typically have problems with diseases or pests. Their most common disease is root rot, a fungal disease that affects plants that do not like wet soil. The best way to avoid this disease is to plant African spear plants in fast, well-draining soil. Give water only when the soil is dried out, and ensure the pot has ample drainage holes, so the plant does not sit in standing water. African spear plants rarely get bug infestations. However, mealybugs and spider mites will occasionally bother this plant. Use an insecticidal soap on its leaves to remove and kill the insects. Overwintering. African spear plants go dormant in the winter. During the winter months, wait longer between your waterings than you did during the growing season. Watering roughly once a month should be fine. You'll also want to skip fertilizer in the winter. How to get African spear plant to bloom. African spear plants will occasionally to rarely bloom in a container. Bloom months. An African spear plant blooming is a sporadic event, not tied to a month but may occur in winter. in anticipation of the spring growing season. How long does African spear plant bloom if it blooms? African spear plant blooms for about 2 weeks. It's never a guarantee they will bloom, and they may not bloom again the following year. What do African spear plants' flowers look and smell like when it blooms? An African spear plant shoots up a flower stalk from its base. It appears like a lone unbranched 2 to 3 foot long stem with numerous little 1-inch long white flowers all on its stem. They don't look unique or remarkable, although they have a sweet, vanilla or jasmine-like fragrance. How to encourage more blooms? To encourage blooms, consider giving a phosphorus-rich fertilizer. Phosphorus spurs plants to produce flowers and fruits, while nitrogen encourages more leaf production. Deadheading does not do anything for this plant.